There are about 3 or 4 African countries that I know of that have adopted or have put together an energy transition plan. Nigeria being one of them, South Africa being another. And in these countries, there's a concerted effort by the governments to prepare their countries, especially their business communities, on how they are viewing the energy transition before 2030, 2040. Many of them have very large ambitions about how this transition is going to look. And those targets, are great in terms of the numbers. But what I think needs to be done is actually to put more concerted effort into educating the populace on what this means for their businesses, what this means for their livelihoods, what this means for their communities, and in the long run, how they can actually then entrench their community activities or their ventures and enterprises within this energy transition plan. If you're telling a local man in a village, a local man or woman in a village who have been used to doing business in a certain way that they have to stop because it's hurting the environment or the climate, you have to also tell them what is it that they have to do to continue their businesses, but in a way that does not hurt the environment. And sometimes that's missing in our education, because when people hear that there is a policy that's coming in place for energy transition or for climate mitigation, most of what we hear is ban, 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 ban. We're banning this, we're banning that. But then how then do we, if we're banning plastics and single-use plastic, how then do we make sure that those that are using this plastic for their businesses, that there is a way to help transition them into much more sustainable replacements of those plastics, replacement technologies for those plastics, or if they have plastics, then how do we get them into second and third usage to make a case for this is how we can eliminate just the single use and have them for multiple use, which gets into the whole circularity argument. So I'm not sure if that answers your question in terms of policy.